Now, since I'm not actually doing any sound tutorials this week, I figured it'd be a good time to answer some of the questions I've been emailed. So what I've done is I've written down some of the most commonly asked questions. I'm going to answer them now for you. The question I get asked more than anything else is, when are you going to be teaching X sound or Y sound? When are you going to be teaching how to do bass? When are you going to be teaching how to do inward classic snares? When are you going to be teaching how to do vocal scratching? The answer is, I haven't got a clue. I really don't. The first 8 videos in my tutorial series I planned in advance, way in advance, like months and months in advance. I knew the order they were going to go in, I knew when I was going to film them, how I was going to film them, and I even had a couple of them scripted. Now that I've gone past those first 8 videos, I'm pretty much doing it as I feel like them, for lack of a better phrasing. Requests do sort of play a part in it. I got these siren and the bongos online because of requests, but it's basically, if a lot of people are emailing me asking me for one sound, then I'll try to do a video for it. If there's a sound which I've done a new beat for and I'm really feeling the sound and I've thought of a way to explain it, then I'll do it. Because there's the thing, first off, I don't know how to do every sound. People like Michael Winslow, for example, has way too many sounds. I could never ever do half of the stuff he does because he's too good. And at the same time, I don't know how to explain every sound. I do actually need to sit down and write out a script for each tutorial, working out how to explain it. So it's all these things do play a part in it. I will try to get as many videos done as possible. You know, the tutorial series is still in its early days, so just hit the subscribe button and just see what comes. Send messages asking for sounds you want. If I message you, will you help me? That makes me laugh, to be honest, because in messaging me waiting for a response, you've already messaged me, so you might as well just ask for help. But this is a tricky one to answer. On the one hand, yes, I'm always happy to help out. I'm always happy to give suggestions, to give feedback. A few people have asked me to give criticism to their videos. I'm really happy to do that. What I'm not happy with, and yet is... Sorry, some guy decided to honk his horn. What I'm not happy with, and what is sadly what the case is 90% of the time, is people asking me stuff which I've already explained in the tutorials. And this because it feels like you're not actually, not you personally, do apologise, but it just feels like videos aren't actually being watched. They're just being looked at, listened to for like the beats, and then people go, oh well, I want to learn how to do that. Tell me how to do it. And there was one particular conversation where I was literally quoting myself in the video, so that's not cool. If you need help with a sound, watch the tutorial again and post a comment in the tutorial asking specifically what you want help with. If you want, put up a video response of you trying the sound, and I'll try and give feedback on that. I'll try to help you out with that, but in terms of MSN Messenger and email, I'm going to try and limit the amount of like personal help I'm giving, at least on sounds that I've already done or on aspects that I've already explained. I'm stuck on the bongo. Wow, the bongo tutorial. The amount of emails I got over that one over the space of a week was insane. I don't know if I just explained it badly or if it's just a bit of a confusing sound to do, but I had a lot of messages about that. I was a little inundated trying to help people out, so I did an easier tutorial for the bongo. I've done a bit of a cheat way of doing it. Check it out. I'll probably have the link as a notation here, so click on it and see if it helps. Hope it does. Will you do a sound recording for me? I've had a few people ask me if I would do a recording of them of either me just doing a solo beatbox, or of, like, they've sent SBN and they've asked me to do a beatbox for it, to, like, you know, tell them how it goes. I'm not actually happy doing that. I can't, because of the amount of people who message me, I can't give personal help if it's going to take, you know, what, 5 minutes to do a sound recording, then 5 minutes to upload it, then 5 minutes to send it. You know, that's a lot of time. I can't physically do that for everybody who asks for it, so I'm afraid, no, I'm not going to do any personal recordings. But I am launching a new feature called Beatbox with me, which hopefully should be able to help you out with that one. I will try and cover any beats which I am sent in those videos. So again, hit the subscribe button. In the humming and beatboxing video, you did a couple of special sounds. You did a clucking sound, and you did a sound a little bit like a water drop. What were these sounds? The sound that sounded like a water drop was a water drop, and the clucking sound is called a super click, or just a loud click. The super click and the water drop are the sounds I'm going to be doing tutorials for. They're very special sounds to me because the super click is just mind-blowing, and the water drop is one of my unique sounds. It's something I'm going to do while I'm humming. And to my knowledge, I was the first beatboxer to do that. I will definitely be sorting tutorials out for these, just hang tight, because I really need to think about how to explain them. They're quite tricky sounds to do. How long have you been beatboxing for? See, this is another fine example when stuff's being asked that I've already explained. In the introduction video I explained I've been beatboxing for just over 2 years. It's actually about 2.5 years now. Started beatboxing in December 2006. Will you be able to teach us the sound this beatboxer does in this video at 16 seconds, at 24 seconds, at 38 seconds? I don't know. I will try, but it's a case of I do sounds as I do them. Something I'm not happy with doing is explaining other beatboxers' routines. I don't feel comfortable. Obviously stuff like drop it like it's hot or fix up look sharp, stuff which lots of beatboxers do, I'm okay with that. But I won't, for example, explain how Reaps 1 does his 4 samples routine. I won't explain stuff like that because that's not cool. That's out of respect for my, that's out of respect for my fellow beatboxers. Sorry. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope this has answered a few of the burning questions you've all got in your mind. Feel free to leave more either down in the comments, send me emails, send me whatever. I don't mind. I know I've sounded a little bit hostile towards any messages I've got, but I'm really not. I'm always happy to sort of send messages. I love getting feedback, love getting criticism. All suggestions are welcome, and I will try and address any questions in a later video. So for now, check out the Beatbox with me videos that I'm putting up this week. Check out all tutorials in the past if you haven't seen them, and look for tutorials in the future. Peace out. Hi, are you enjoying the tutorials? Are you enjoying them so much you want to become a friend or a subscriber on YouTube? Are you enjoying them so much you need to know everything I'm doing at every moment of the day? If so, you can become a fan of mine on Facebook. Or if you really need to know the ins and outs of the mundanity of my life, follow me on Twitter. The links are in the info bar just to the right hand side of the screen here. Click them, leave a comment, spread the word. Peace out.